What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 41 of You Ain't Got a podcast. I'm your co-host, 2AV Jason, aka JCHD. And who am I with today?
It's your boy F Money and Money for Short. What's up, everybody? This is going to be a special one for us. We went live twice. We got all types of topics for you all. We're ready to have a conversation with you all and, tell you all what we got planned this weekend and everything.
All right. So the topics we're going to talk about today is the Valentine's Day. We're going to talk about different gift ideas and date ideas you can do for your lady. We're also going to talk about the All-Star Weekend. Very excited about that. A little disappointed because I believe LeBron's not participating. And also we're going to talk about Fashion Week. So it's not going to be like a normal one. It might not be as long, depending on what we have to say. But that's what we're talking about today.
All right.
Are we good? You having technical difficulty, sir?
All right.
Hey, bro. Is your light on? I don't think your ring light on.
Oh, shoot. You ready? Free. I forget to put it on. The heck? Oh, all right, I'm back. Yeah, I got it on now. I keep forgetting, bro. Thanks.
All right, so our first topic we're going to talk about is Valentine's Day gifts and ideas and dates and even last minute gifts. So, Money, you want to take the lead on this one? Because you seemed excited to talk about this.
Yeah, I'm going to get a fella some good ideas, man. Hey, y'all need some tips, man. Get your notepad out because I got them for you. Okay. All right. First idea. I know you ain't think about this, but I was like, you know what? This is a cool, different idea. Everybody's like, hey, let's go get the roses and all that type of thing. No, let's not do that. Well, I got something for the fellas right here, man. Make sure you go take her to a comedy club. That's where you gotta go. Hey, you get a laughing and everything. Y'all sitting back chilling, get a little bit of food or whatever. Hey, y'all gonna have a great night, man.
Let me close our phones.
Hey, I got a second one for you that you ain't never think about. How about this one, bro? A jazz club. You ever been to a jazz club?
I have not.
Me either. That's why you gotta go.
So you just got the ideas, they just sitting them, they in your back pocket, bro.
Yeah, I got them. Hey,
okay.
Hey, bro. Hey, if you ain't trying, you sleeping, bro. Remember that. You gotta. Hey, think of something different. Everybody does the normal things. Hey, let me go take her to dinner. Let me go take her to Ruth Chris. I'm coming up with a good idea.
All those places are usually packed too. That's another thing too with doing things on Valentine's Day. It's usually packed. There's a bunch of people out who some of these people don't even want to be out. They can't stand each other, but they're out celebrating Valentine's Day. And that's like one of my gripes with Valentine's Day. Like, if you're in a real committed relationship, whether you're married or a boyfriend or girlfriend engaged, like, it shouldn't be one day out the year that you celebrate love with your partner. Like, it should be a constant thing you two celebrating the love you have for one another.
I agree. Unless you're a cold-blooded dude and only celebrate love for 2 days, 3 days, her birthday, Valentine's Day, and an anniversary. You just staring at her cross-eyed the rest of the week. I mean, the rest of the days of the year, man. But I got some ideas, man. I'm throwing out that fire for everybody, man. Get your notepad out. Okay.
What else you got?
Hey, this is different, bro. You take it to a couple's massage right there, man.
That could be fun.
That's something different. I'll say, you don't know what can happen. Hey, you take it to that couple's massage. Hey, She feel like you might feel like $1,000,000 after that, man. She might treat you right for the rest of the week.
You taking your wife to a couples massage before?
No, I'm just getting you ideas, bro.
First of all, time out. I don't need ideas. I don't need any ideas for you. Like, I don't know what made you think that, but I don't need any help from you. Like, I'm good. I'll let you know. I'm giving you ideas. I don't need nothing from you. What is something you've actually done with your wife, sir? Let's start there. What are some of your actual dates you've done? And if you say dinner and movie, we're ending this live right now. What Valentine's Day for your wife?
Dinner and movies.
All right, y'all. We appreciate you kicking it. This is You Ain't Got a Love Podcast. I can't with you, man. Oh my goodness.
Hey, I'm giving the fellas ideas, man. I'm getting the fellas all types of ideas.
You directly said, I'm giving you ideas twice. The first one I let slide. The second one, I'm like, oh no, we gotta talk about this.
Hey, another one. You can do is you can cook for them. I have cooked for them. Hey, look. You see Jared and Jerron agree with me. Look at that. They both agree with me. See, look, Ron agree with me.
Both know Jerron can't cook, so
see,
beanie weenies does not count as cooking, Ron. Okay, pig in the blanket does not count as cooking. You can fix pig in the blankets, okay?
See, they got ideas from me. See, I'm telling them. I'm telling dudes ideas. You know, everybody got ideas from me, man. Look at what's going on. Okay. Remember that. Okay. And okay, another one. I got a good one for you, man. I had a good one for all the fellas right here. Mm-hmm. You got to do something out of the box, right?
What's that?
Hey, thanks, Ron, man. Thanks. Well, I got some out of the box
ladies,
stuff.
take your man to Polo Assassin stores. They have retailers all over. You can take them to. Get them a nice USAA Polo Assassin shirt.
Hey, this ain't Polo Assassin, bro. Hey. If they want to go, hey, if that's what you do, like, hey, rock it, man. Rock it with a smile on his face. It ain't what I'm wearing. There ain't no Polo Assassin, bro. It ain't got two people on. Hey, it ain't got two people on a horse. Remember that. Look, it ain't got two people on a horse. Okay. That's Polo Assassin with two people on a horse. Remember
that. Thing, bro.
No, it ain't. That ain't the same thing. All right.
You got anything else on your list?
Okay, I got a good one, man. You got to go out of the box, right? You know you've been bugging her all year. You know she probably got some problems with you. Take her to them smash rooms where you can smash everything, bro. Take her to one of them rooms or escape room. Take her to an escape room, man.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
It's definitely different. I mean, are you good? My dog is doing a lot right now. I don't know if you hear him walking around. Are you good?
I heard
him. Okay. Okay.
I heard him.
But no, yeah, a smash room is different. I've never been to one. See, I feel like I'm gonna go to a smash room and my girl gonna somehow find a way to get hurt in the smash room. Like that's the type of uncoordination that I'm dealing with her. So it's not a terrible idea.
Hey,
escape room could be fun.
It could be.
If you're in I think it's one in Georgia, in North Carolina, to Beat the Bomb. That could be a fun little date night thing.
Hey, you might make me have to pull out my shirt now.
Yeah, so that could be cool.
Yeah.
I like activities, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta get creative. Like I was saying, like with my lady, she don't like desserts. So you know, a lot of people, just bomb chocolate, she done. She don't like sweets. So you gotta get creative. So I like activities. You can do rock climbing if y'all both are fit. I know you're not physically fit anymore. So
whatever, man. I could do rock climbing with her. Take her to Dave and Buster's.
Another good idea is like how we had in Lakeland with the go-karts. I can't think of what it's called.
I know what you're talking about, the go-karts.
Yeah, you can do something like that. You can do come here, because you want to be on camera so bad.
What's good, cuz? Thanks, man. Thanks.
Come on. So she want to be a big baby. He knocking stuff over. All right, so you can do the go-karts. That's a good one. Another activity is candle making. You can do like candle. There's places where you can go make a candle and you can create it with your own set and everything. So yeah, it's different different activities you can do that's better than just a dinner and a movie.
That's interesting.
Like what's the last fun date you did for Valentine's Day?
It's been a while, man. We just normally go to dinner or I cook it. I'm a cook. Hey, this year I'm not taking it to dinner. I'm cooking on a grill.
Bro, you know what me and my girlfriend to go to a smash room. you know what you sound like? I'm trying to think. It was either a movie or a TV show where the dude got his wife the same thing I think it was a movie.
What are we gonna do? I'm gonna cook for her. I'm gonna throw some steak and shrimp on the grill. That's what I'm about to do this year.
And I hope you have a paramedic in the fire department on speed dial because we know you can cook. The shrimp gonna be raw, okay? And then you're gonna burn the house down. So we're gonna need a paramedic to support Grace from eating that shrimp that's gonna cook.
Bro, I can't burn the house down.
Out your house.
Bro, I can't burn the house down. Come cooking it on the grill outside. Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna just burn your eyebrows off. Just as bad.
Hey,
you good now? Now he got an attitude because I'm holding him. Go, man.
Hey, my dad gave me an idea. He's like, hey, why don't you make some steak? And I was like, you know what? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Go give me some steak and shrimp. Like shrimp, I learned shrimp. You have to be careful with shrimp because shrimp cooks quick on the grill.
I know how to cook. I don't know why you telling me this for.
No, I'm not telling you. I'm not
just learning how to cook.
Hey,
price your whole life.
Hey, I'm just telling the viewers. I'm just telling the viewers as a whole. Shrimp is it cooks fast. And Ron said he's gonna go to a smash room. Good luck, Ron. Don't get injured out there.
Yeah, Ron, he danced on the line uncoordinated too. Didn't he break his ankle or something when he was a kid, or was that Bunny?
Oh no.
One of them broke their ankle when he was a kid. I remember that very vividly. It might have been Jared.
Yeah, but I know Jared broke his hand, but we have to see. But I'm gonna say this, man. There's some ideas for the fellas. Shoot, hey, I was gonna use one of these ideas as an anniversary date. You know, one of the comedy show, maybe the couples massage, a jazz club, because I know they got good jazz clubs in Tampa and Orlando. So I was thinking about, maybe doing one of those. And I know my mom and dad know what the comedy shows are because they've went to a few of them. So I might do that for an anniversary. Yeah.
Let me ask you this then. What are some good gift ideas when you're on the budget?
Gift ideas if you're on a budget. Well, I'll talk about places first. Hey, remember this. You ain't got to spend a lot of money. Just take it to Applebee's real quick. No, you can't take it to Applebee's. Take it to Red Robin's. Take it to Red Robin's. You look a little bit high class, but it ain't Applebee's though. All right. You can take it to Red Robin's. You get away with it. Hey, by the way, Red Robin's got the endless. They got endless sides. You good to go, man. Get a milkshake, but hey.
I'm glad you're married because
get that gourmet burger.
Poor woman out there suffering on these horrible date ideas. Besides your unfortunate wife, thank goodness she don't watch this because if she did, we would be in trouble. Red Robin's. I just said on the budget. You talking about some Red Robin's,
bro? You can get a whole meal at Red Robin's for $10, bro. Okay, and they got
a drink and 2 entrees.
That's just the entree, bro. You can get the appetizer. Hey, get the onion rings, man. Pay about $5, man. Hey, you be good to go. $30 you can get in and out. Not including the tip. You be good to go, man. Hey, get that gourmet sandwich for $10, man. Hey, right then and there.
Here's some actual advice. So, women like creativity. You're not a good cook at all. I agree 100%. Women like creativity. So, what you can do is, it's plenty of places like I know back home. I know, right? He need all the help he can get. There's plenty of places back home where you can go get a drink, a sandwich, and some type of side, like an appetizer or something. So what you can do, find one of them places that make good food that's affordable. Another place that I can think of all the time, let's use Wing Spot, for example, or Uncle Apps, this is called on L. Okay. You go to Uncle Apps, you get a 5-wing combo in the drink for yourself and her, right? Whatever she like, you get, and obviously what you like, get that. Then you get a picnic basket and a blanket, and you take her on a picnic. 9 out of 10 women have not been on an actual picnic. So not only would you probably be the first person taking her on a picnic, it's the fact that you planned this. She didn't say, you should take me on the picnic. You came with the whole idea. First of all, she's going to be even impressed you found the actual wicker basket.
Because you know what's funny? I actually do got a wicker basket.
Those Grace are not easy to find.
Grace and I found it at, by the way, you can find one at Hobby Lobby. That's where I went.
Yeah.
I actually was supposed to take on a picnic, but something came up.
And you never rescheduled the picnic for your wife?
No, we got a picnic in the backyard now.
Exactly. He said we can have a picnic in the backyard.
Hey, we got grass.
Moving on.
Hey, we got grass. We got a blanket. Let's get it going. We can put that picnic in the backyard.
So yeah, so you can do a picnic. That's a nice little affordable thing. Another creative thing you can do if you're on a budget: make a card. Get the construction paper, cut it all up, write something sincere in it. I'm telling you, the fact you put the time and energy into creating something with your own hands, women really appreciate that.
Okay. Those are good ideas. I think the candle making shouldn't be too expensive either.
It depends on where you go.
I'll say I agree with you. I'll say none of the things I really mentioned was too expensive. Maybe the couple massage, it costs a lot of money, but the comedy show, about $15 a person.
What comedy shows you going to?
$15-$20 a person.
Them tickets be like $25 to $50, bro.
You ain't got to. Hey. You make sure you go when it's a regular person out there, man. You don't take it to
see some random comic who may be trash, and it's like, oh, this is a great time because you trying to save a buck. Boy, listen, for the people at home, we call money because he got some change on him, but we call him money because boy, he tight with his money. Jesus Christmas. He talking about some taking when it's a regular comic up there. That would be better. Or if another one too, you know somebody in the hood doing some illegal breeding, go on and give her a puppy, dog. Some women love little animals, so they give him a little puppy. She raised the puppy. He's probably gonna have a dumb name because women are horrible at naming animals. So he's probably gonna have a name like Fendi or Louis Vuitton. Okay. So you just gotta accept it, bro.
Don't y'all got a dog named Bentley?
That's not my dog. That's my mom's dog. Yeah, that's her dog.
Your mom gonna get on that case after this show.
His name is definitely Bentley. It's a horrible name. Horrible name.
Oh,
one of y'all broke an ankle, bro. Maybe it was Jared then. One of y'all definitely broke an ankle. I remember that. The dude was walking around on crutches looking all sad in the face. It was Jared because it was his last year of football. I remember it now. It was Jared broke his ankle and he was all sad like, I can't play basketball. That's why he stopped playing football. But yeah. So anything else for Valentine's Day you want to give?
I'm going to just say, whatever you do, make sure you put your time and effort into it. I was joking about going to some random comic. You want to go out there with somebody who's, some type of known. But hey, you might have went to the random comment and he eventually becomes big and you're like, hey, man, true, I went to go see so-and-so before we got big, bro. So you never know. Dude could be next big thing. But those are some ideas I'm thinking about one day doing. I'm thinking about definitely going to a jazz club. I got to figure out where I can go to one.
But yeah, the piggyback off money was saying, definitely put actual thought into it. Your lady will appreciate it. And women are smart creatures. The sad reality is they're smarter than us. So she's going to be able to pick up if you actually put effort into your date idea or your gift. So just keep that in the back of your mind before you do anything that you like, man, I'm just going to get a gas card and call it a day. women not only see that, they remember that stuff. So when they come 2030 and you like, babe, don't you want to give me the new PS8 coming out? Do you remember on Valentine's Day 5 years ago when you got me a gas card? You're not getting a PlayStation. And now you look stupid because you don't forgot all about the stupid gas card you got her.
That's why he buys his own PlayStation. He can get rid of that problem by his own.
I mean, yeah, at that point you don't got a choice.
All right. You ready? You ready to go over to the next topic, man?
Yes.
All right, give me a second.
Next topic, ladies and gentlemen, is the New York Fashion Week. You want me to take the lead or you got it?
You take the lead for this one.
All right, so the New York Fashion Week is one of the most influential fashion events held twice a year in Manhattan, usually in February, winter/fall collection, and September, spring, summer. It's where designers show their newest collections, the buyers, press, celebs, influencers, and industry pros. It's also one of the biggest of 4 global fashion weeks alongside London, Milan, and Paris. So all these places have Fashion Week twice a year as well. Unlike Instagram-only launches or digital drops, the New York Fashion Week still functions as a real-world cultural pulse for runways, presentation panels, pop-up and parties, and that broadcast and trends for upcoming year. A quick little timeline of Fashion Week. 1943 was the first organized Fashion Week on Earth, began as Press Week, created to show off American designs during World War II when Paris shows were inaccessible. So from 1950 to 1970, the New York Fashion Week grew with icons like Halston, Oscar de la Renta, Diana van Furstenberg. If I butchered that, I apologize. And obviously, Calvin Klein pushed their unmistakable New York swagger onto the global stage. In 1993, the Council of Fashion Designers of America supercharged the scene by centralizing shows into a Fashion Week brand. Today, the New York Fashion Week mixes legacy houses, avant-garde visionaries, and fresh voices shaping fashion's future. This blend of heritage and reinvention is what keeps New York ahead of the curve.
Hey, guess what? It's also Michael Kors' 45th anniversary. For everybody wondering, tickets are about $20 to $30. If you want to go to the Alice Tully Hall, screenings are about $35. They have special opening things. Those are like $130 for those tickets. Mm-hmm. And students do get discounts. And if you go to the rush time, it's $15 for the ticket. So, they have different big designers like Ralph Lauren, Michael Kors, and all the other Marc Jacobs, those Tory type of things. Yeah.
And obviously, like Money was saying, the more high profile the event, the more the tickets are going to cost. So the ones, hate to burst anybody's bubble, but the ones you be seeing, the Jay-Z's, the Beyonce's, who else is really, the Playboy Cardis, the Kanye's, those are the ones that cost a pretty penny to get into. I know one year the cheapest ticket again was like $3,000. So to be in those areas, rubbing shoulders with those celebrities, you either got to know somebody to know somebody to know somebody, or you got some deep pockets yourself. Fashion Week from February 11th to February 16, 2026 this year. Some off-calendar shows begin earlier or later. The show will take place across Manhattan. In recent years, it's been at the Spring Studios and Stratton Lay Building, Chelsea Piers, Skylight Carson Square, and pop-ups throughout the city. Like Money said, this establishes powerhouses, cutting-edge contemporary designers, emerging talents and streetwear innovators, menswear, womenswear accessories, and jewelry showcases, digital or presentation style showcases as well. What's something that you found interesting about Fashion Week?
I think I didn't know that they had, that many shows, and I didn't know that was going to be for a whole week. I'm going to say, to answer Cecilia's question, I would like to see, there's two. I would like to see Armani, and I'd like to see Ralph Lauren. Of course, I want to see the vintage stuff.
Yeah. I would say for me, one of my favorite fashion designers no longer is with us, but I still am interested to see what they do with his brand, which is Off White. I love Off White. Hermes is another one I really like. I always check out what they have going on, see if they do anything for Fashion Week. But those would be. I'm not quite sure who's running Off White currently, but definitely see some of the names. I know it's another dude. He recently was with I want to say Hermes. I forget his name. He started off as a model, then he kind of transitioned into being a fashion designer. I can't think of his name, but if I see his face, I'll recognize it.
Hold on, is Diesel? Does Diesel go to that? Because I would like to see the new Diesel clothes too.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot of names out there. Yeah, Diesel will be there too. Obviously, Diesel's a nice one.
A matter of fact, I might wear a shirt next week. So hey, I'm interested in seeing. I think you can watch it online, can't you? Can't you
Yeah,
watch that?
a
How
lot
much
of
it
them. Yeah,
costs? How much would it cost online for anybody
it just
who?
depends. I know some of them is like they'll actually broadcast it on their like their social media, like Instagram Live. Like I know Hermes likes to show their stuff on Instagram Live a lot, so it just all depends. Um, Another thing that to note about New York Fashion Week is basically where art meets commerce. It's a real world stage where trends are born, stories are told, and iconic fashion moments go down. From classic tailoring to offbeat experimentation, whether you love runway drama or street style energy, New York Fashion Week is a cultural kaleidoscope of style in a city that never sleeps. And I think, and that's the thing too, like a lot of pieces there is not like I've recently learned, not recently learned, but I learned that there's a difference between runway fashion and everyday fashion. Like they'll have pieces where it's like, oh man, it's loud, it's vibrant, it's bold, but it's not something you'll wear every day. It's strictly made for the runway, opposed to where you'll see something like, oh, that coat is lovely. I want that coat. I want to wear it on every day. You know what I'm saying? So I do find that fascinating. And that's why you see a lot of the bizarre ones. U.S. Polo, yeah, Ralph Lauren. Oh, you mean Polo Assassin? But no, it's definitely has some flair to it.
I think it'd be cool to see it because, like I said, you get to see. They gotta have some vintage stuff out there. Let's just be real, bro.
Yeah.
And I
Every
like to
once
see
in a while,
some
you see
vintage.
somebody try to do a little twist with that.
Let me ask you this: there might be some custom made that is a one time only. Like somebody, they might have custom made stuff out
Yeah,
there
like I was
too.
saying, they're exclusively for the runway.
Yeah,
And the reason why this is important because it sets trends everyone else follows. What you see on the runway during the weeks like Fashion Week in Paris, Milan, and London. Next season, sneakers colors, hoodie fits, jacket silhouettes, even how brands shoot ads. Designer drops the blueprint in streetwear, fashion, fast fashion, and luxury, and all remixes, basically the draft combine of this style. So you're saying basically previews to what's to come, or the idea of where it came from. So when the fall collection comes out, or the winter collection comes out, you know where it's drawing from. It's also where business happens quietly in the background. While cameras are flashing, buyers from stores are placing real orders. Media outlets like Vogue decide who gets headlines. Retailers decide what ends up on their shelf. So Fashion Week isn't just art; it's commerce with better lighting. Entire brands live or die based on how these few days go. Number three, designers use it to tell stories and not just sell clothes. Runways are many movies nowadays. Political messages, identifying culture, mental health schemes, futuristic versus nostalgia, as you was just touching on how you say you like to see them incorporate old fashion. A collection might be about growing up broke, climate anxiety, black excellence, and this wearable storytelling. This is Fashion Week's influences, music videos, album covers, even game character designs. Creative world overlaps. Another thing that makes it important is it launches careers. A strong Fashion Week debut can turn an unknown designer or model into an industry currency overnight. Same energy as a rookie dropping 40 in the NBA game first night. So, and this is where a lot of big names have started from Eva, whatever her name is, Eva.
Eve.
No, not Eve. It was a model on here. She was a part of it after she had got her big breaks with Tyra Banks. Tyra Banks obviously a part of it. But yeah, some of the biggest names in modeling started here. That's where they got their big break from. It also reflects where society is heading. Pay attention and you'll see patterns from oversized fits, which we all know has become. It's funny because the pants used to be oversized and stuff like that. Now you see in the Daisy Dukes and the oversized shirts and hoodies, bold colors when cultures feel hopeless, minimalism when everything feels chaotic. Fashion Week is basically a cultural mood ring. And the last thing, it also gives structure to the whole industry. Organizations like the Council of Fashion Designers of America use it to organize calendars, support designers, and keep the ecosystem moving. Without Fashion Week, fashion would just be a random drop floating in space.
Yeah. I'll say Jared over there got the laugh, and yeah, JU, it is fire, man, because you get to see all types of stuff that you never got to see. Like, I might have to tune in 1 week for Fashion Week and see what cool stuff they have.
No, for sure. It definitely has some eye-catching stuff. And it's always cool. It's always cool each year. One of these years I'm going to go. So that's definitely on my bucket list.
Yeah, sounds like it. It sounds like you're excited about it, man. Hey.
No, for sure. It's definitely something, though, that you don't get to see. Like I said, so much creativity to it. And me being a huge fan of the arts is definitely something I would appreciate.
Anything else you got regarding Fashion Week? Or you good on Fashion Week?
Oh no, only thing I would just say in closing is basically it matters because this is where creativity meets capitalism meets culture. It's from what people wear, what brand survives, what stories are getting amplified, and what cool means every year. It's not just clothes, it's influence with stitching.
Yeah. Hey, also make sure to make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're trying to reach 100 subscribers and everything, and I'm gonna have to bring this up for everybody. We're about to move on to the next topic.
NBA All-Star Weekend.
I gotta talk about this. He gotta have his own segment.
Oh. You reckon like somebody died. We got to talk about it. We need a moment of silence.
NBA superstar CP3 has retired after 21 seasons and 7 teams. What's your favorite CP3 moment?
Moment?
Mm-hmm.
Probably was when they was playing the Rockets were playing Steph Curry Warriors in the playoffs, and he had the 3 on them, and he started shimmying in his face. So I thought that was like, yo, they really about to win the championship. And then CP3 got hurt. So that would probably be my favorite Chris Paul moment because they were going toe-to-toe with that Golden State team.
Dude dunking on Dwight.
Another moment I love of Chris Paul is, to the people at home who don't watch basketball or not sure who these people is, Chris Paul is a point guard. He is about 6 foot, 190 pounds. In Dwight Howard's a big man. He's about 6'11", 7 feet tall, and Chris Paul dunked on him. But one of my favorite Chris Paul moments was when they were playing the Baby Thunder, and KD was doing his thing, and he goes to the huddle and he says, "Hey, I got KD." Once again, to the people who don't know sports, Chris Paul is 6 feet tall. Kevin Durant is about 7 feet 7'1", which means theoretically he's bigger. He should shoot over him. Kevin Durant could not score on Chris Paul. And that just shows the toughness and grit that he has as a player, not allowing the size difference to matter.
He was a great point guard. I felt like he should have had a farewell tour, and he never got that.
Yeah. It was unfortunate because it was supposed to be this year was supposed to be his farewell tour with the Clippers. And it just didn't go that well. It was, and you could see from the moment he got there, like it was videos and clips leaking of him, like, why are we doing this? Like you could see him visibly confused, like, why are you doing this? You should just do X, Y, and Z. Well, that's how coach want to do it. And so he's like, no, don't do that. Do this. And there was another clip came out of their head coach, because that's why he ended up getting waived by the Clippers, is because him and Tyler Lue kept butting heads on philosophies. So it was one clip where it was a younger player. I want to say he might be a rookie or a second-year player. And he's telling him, oh, well, CP3 said do this, and Ty Lue said, "Fuck CP3. I'm running the show." And it's like, come on now, that's just turmoil. So it was bad from the moment he got there. It was obviously not a fit. Things just didn't work out for them, and it's unfortunate. I wish he would have got to end his career more ceremoniously with an actual team that was competing for something. But unfortunately, he saw the writing on the wall. Once he got traded to the Raptors, we knew he was going to get bought out. I didn't expect him to retire. I did think he was going to try to sign a vet minimum somewhere and still play, but I guess he realized this is enough. Because, I mean, it's only so much you can take, too. Like, that probably hurt, too, to see the way he was treated by an organization that he gave so much for when he was in his prime. So,
yeah, he's gone, Ron. He retired. I'm going to say this, though, Jay. The thing is, when Ty Lue saying all that, I got a lot to say. For one, Ty Lue probably would have never won a chip without LeBron. Okay. For two, all we remember about Ty Lue is Allen Iverson stepping over him.
I mean, not this newer generation. A lot of these kids don't know about that money. That's so old, though.
I remember that. That's what I remember about Ty Lue. Allen Iverson stepping over him.
Even when that happened, we were kids. We were like real young. So,
but I'll say CP3, he had a great career. He has a lot of memories, and like Jay said, I wish he could have retired, on his own time. At least gone to a team that was like, I wish he would at least got to go back to the Thunder and got to see that, play with them that young team again.
he wouldn't have played, though, especially with all the talent. And then they just got back their 1-point guard they got 2 years ago.
The rookie.
Yeah. So they just got him back, too. CP3 would have just been, he would have been like Nick Collison, Mr. Thunder, just riding the bench, being the voice of reason. But who wants that,
Hey, I think he'd have preferred that instead of going through what he went through with the Clippers.
Nah, I think he's too prideful to ride anybody's bench. If you look at every place he's been a starter. So
yeah, true. Well, you ready to go over to the NBA All-Star Weekend, or you got anything else you can talk about regarding CP3?
No, I'm ready for it, man. All-Star Weekend. And to our non-sport viewers, what is All-Star Weekend? I'll tell you. Centered around NBA All-Star Game, All-Star Weekend is a Friday through Sunday festival that rotates host cities every year. It mixes skill competitions, celebrity chaos, rising star showcase, and a star-studded main event. Think of it like Coachella, but everyone's in sneakers. The weekend timeline kicks off Friday night. It's a celebrity and rising stars NBA celebrity game. Actors, musicians, influencers, and former athletes hoop for bragging rights. It's messy, hilarious, and somehow still competitive. Then you have the Rising Star Challenge. First and second year players. Sometimes it's split between USA and Team World from past events, and they go head to head. This is where tomorrow's superstars get their first big all-star spotlight. You'll usually see future names before they explode. Then Saturday, we have the skills contest, the three-point contest, and the dunk contest. Players race through dribbling, passes, and shooting stations, big man versus guards. Once again, another bragging right thing. And then you have the three-point contest, which is going to be bad this year. Did you need to see the names in the money?
Hold on. I thought the three-point contest had everybody in it.
This year, got there. I could have sworn I seen one crazy.
Yeah, bro. Here's what I seen in three-point contest. Lillard, Tyrese Maxey, Jamal Murray, Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell. They got Norman Powell for the Heat, Bobby Portis, and then they have the
Bobby Portis. That was the name. Why is Bobby Portis in the three-point contest?
I have no idea. But that three-point contest gonna be fire, bro.
We'll see.
The three-point contest is better than a dunk contest. You seen a dunk contest?
Dunk contest has been bad. Matt McClung won 4 years in a row. And so he's moving on to a new phase of his life. So eventually you get tired of it. And I get it too. Back in the day it was dope, but now it's getting to a point where it's hard. It's hard to do a dunk that no one ever did before to get a good score. Only thing you can do is try to recreate some classic dunks that will have a high difficulty to try to get a high score, and basically hope that the judges, because they usually have some old geezer that played in the 70s judging it, which makes no sense to me. So if you can do a dunk from when they were playing, they'll probably love it and get a high score. So I think you should do your dunks tailored towards what they like and what they seen from the first time. So let's say, for example, MJ's free throw dunk. If one of them guys did the free throw dunk, they were like, "Oh, it's a 50." You know what I'm saying? Or like add a windmill to it. Do something that's going to add a little razz to it. So,
hey, I need to coach up some dudes. I can come up with some creative dunks out there, man. Sure. Hey, go up there and dunk with a pillow on your right hand. Nobody did that before.
Okay, anyway. And the All-Star game will be Sunday night. It's basically they did the draft this year, correct? Where they draft the teams?
Yes.
Basically, one star player drafts each their own team. It used to be East versus West, but now it's player/coach because they're picking their team, sort of, kind of. Recent years has added a competitive twist where the fourth quarter becomes target score based, which actually makes the ending feel like a real basketball instead of a glorified layup line, because it was getting bad. It was getting to the point guys weren't competing, and people try to blame LeBron for that because it was one year where Kobe told him, hey, give him the ball, get a bucket on me. And LeBron passed the opportunity, and they felt like LeBron backed down from the challenge, which led to guys not taking the All-Star. I think he can't put down one person. Just because LeBron backed down from the challenge doesn't mean the entire league backs down from that challenge. So guys not competing, I mean, there's no incentive to compete. Sadly, the way these new players are, they need some sort of incentive to complete, whether it's for playoff sending for the East or the West, or some type of money incentive. That's why they did the play-in tournament. I mean, not the play-in tournament, the in-season tournament. They get a money incentive, so guys are kind of motivated to play. So I think that would help that a lot. But here we are.
That one how motivated me. That dude Kobe would have told me if I was on LeBron level, I'd have tried to dunk on him. That's me. That's how I'd handle that. I'll say, cool. Back up when I blow. I'll say back up a little bit because you're gonna need to when I drive past and dunk on you.
And that's what everybody wanted. Everybody wanted to see LeBron try to get a bucket on Kobe, who takes pride in his defense. But I don't know. Like I said, it is the All-Star game. I feel like if it was higher stakes, LeBron would have looked at it differently. But that newer generation don't see the All-Star game the way they used to. Like back in the 90s with Jordan and all them played, they took it serious. But then again, they weren't making that much. So they looked at it as an opportunity to still show the place. But when you're a guy making $250 million, a lot of them probably, I can't get hurt out here. If I get hurt, I ain't going to see the rest of that 250. So
no, the NBA contract is guaranteed.
Man, listen, they got all types of loopholes where they can cut that money if you get hurt. So
I think if you got hurt in the All-Star game, they probably couldn't do too much. Now, if you got hurt on your own time, they make sure. Yeah. You like, look, I was trying to put out a show for the fans. Now I got a cast on my leg and I'm out for the playoffs.
What's your favorite festivity for All-Star Weekend?
It used to be the dunk contest, man.
Yeah.
And then you used to like the skills challenge, and it seems like that's going down. The celebrity game used to be good, and now you got dudes that like, who is this out here?
It just shows you how out of touch we are with the current celebs. Like, like I know the skills challenge, once again, it was nice to watch, especially see these big men, because a lot of people assume, oh, he's a big man, he can't dribble or he can't shoot. Then you have when CP3 was on the Spurs, him and Wemby did the skill challenge, and instead of actually trying to shoot and compete, they just threw the balls out, and it's like, oh, they're trying to do it as fast as they can. They found a loophole in the rules so they can win. And it's like, come on, bro. Like, actually compete. The fact is you'd rather try to exploit a loophole in the rules to win, which later they got disqualified for exploiting the loophole. It's like, come on, bro. That's what's wrong with this generation. These boys don't want to compete, man.
Hey, I'll say this, right? They should put all big men in there. That's a good idea, Jay, because I think Bam, you put Bam out there because he's one of the premier big men. Put Wemby out there and say, hey, y'all go out there.
We have an actual skill challenge. It's hard for me to see anyone beating Wemby. I ain't going to lie to you.
Really?
Yeah. He's probably the most skilled big man when it comes to passing and dribbling and shooting.
But I'll say, hey, it'll be different because we're used to the guards, so change it up. Put the big man in there.
It would be different. That is a fresh idea, so I'm not going to knock it. It would be different for sure.
And then the dunk contest, we got dude. I'm gonna just start naming off dudes, right? I'm gonna just say the Miami Heat is well represented for All Star Weekend. They have Powell, Norman Powell. He's in the All Star Game 3-point contest. They have Johnson. He's in a dunk contest. They have Khalil Ware. He's in the Rising Stars, and they have Jameer Young, who's in the Rising Stars. But I'll say the dunk contest. Have you heard of these dudes? Carter Bryant. They have Kashay Johnson from the Heat, Jackson Hayes, and then we got Jace Richardson. He's put in there. He's like you told me, he's like, I guess, because his dad was a dunker and he's a shooter.
Yeah. And that's what it is. And like I'm firm, but 100% believe that Jace Richardson is in the dunk contest because his dad was in the dunk contest. I believe he won actually too.
Yeah, he
Didn't Jay Rich win it? I think Jay Rich won.
I think he did.
Yeah, so his dad was in a dunk contest 40 years ago, and his dad was super athletic. And I find that funny too. Like these super athletic people have kids, and their kids aren't as athletic, or they have kids that are like 10 times better than they ever was. And sadly, sad reality is most of the time these pro athletes, their kids aren't better than them, especially if they're like a high level star. But when they're like middle of the road, then their son's usually better than them. Perfect example is Curry. Steph Curry was an okay NBA player. Steph is a mega star, top 10 player all time. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's across all sports, you know?
You're right. You're right, because Jerry Rice, his son.
Yeah, Jerry Rice is considered the greatest. And I like Brendan Rice. I just think he hasn't really gotten the opportunity, but
he ain't on that level.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's not his dad.
Randy Moss' son ain't never been on his level.
No.
T.O.
T.O.'s son's still in college.
I thought he had one that was in the league.
No, I know he got one in college now. Chad Johnson got a son in college. He's not that great. So yeah.
See?
Now every once in a while, like I said, you do get some, like Gilbert Arenas' son. I think
it looks cold. That boy looks cold.
Elijah's a dog.
Yeah, so, he look cold.
Another one, Rondo's son. He's still in high school, but he looks really good. He has the same he has his dad's vision, bro. Some of the passes I've seen him make as a 9th grader is crazy.
Can he shoot?
Yeah, he can shoot.
Man, hey, you get a Rondo passing?
Yeah,
with ability to shoot.
Shot, yeah.
Oh man.
But I think you're giving up defense. I'm not sure if he's a defender like his pops. So it's a trade-off. Yeah.
But what was things you really used to like, but you're like, man, like I remember All-Star Weekend, used to be excited about it. Now it's like, I only remember last time I watched it, to be real.
Dang. Because like I said, it turned into like, oh, am I gonna guard him? No, he can have a free layup. And then you seen guys. I think the last one I watched is that one year Curry he brought out the turnaround jump shots. He was shooting that thing from 40 feet, turn around. Trae Young looking like, what y'all want me to do? Trae Young looking like, what y'all want me to do? He pulled from half court and turned his back to me. What do you want me to do in this situation?
I'm gonna say this though, Jay. No matter how we feel about LeBron and Curry, once LeBron, Curry, KD are going, what's gonna be the state of the NBA, bro?
Oh man, I mean it's gonna move on, bro. It always moves on.
But
think about people said that about MJ, Shaq, and Kobe. What's gonna be the state of the NBA? You know, it's gonna move on.
They better hope Wemby stay healthy and Zion becomes what everybody expected him to become, and Ja just stops getting in trouble.
Yeah, those guys gonna be the face. It's gonna be Giannis. It's gonna be Tatum. Those guys are expected to be the face. I'm hoping for my Orlando Magic's sake, Paolo gets in that conversation.
Me too. Khalil Ware for the Heat.
So only time will tell.
Anything you got? Anything else you got regarding All-Star Weekend, or are you just chilling?
I do have one side comment.
Okay.
Not necessarily pertaining to All-Star Weekend. It's we have to stop interviewing every athlete that's in the big game. We see so many bad interviews with athletes. For what? I understand he's in the Super Bowl, but if he's a bad interview, he's not going to be a better interview in the Super Bowl. Marshawn Lynch is a bad interview if he doesn't like you. As simple as that. Marshawn Lynch has to have an actual relationship with you to actually get a quality interview for him. And newsflash, he doesn't have a good relationship with people. It's so many athletes like what's the boy name for the Eagles? Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean is a horrible interview. He did an interview and he was like, basically the only reason he's doing it because he was trying to promote his partnership with this like protein brand or whatever. And every other word out of his mouth was like, yeah, I like it. Yeah, we'll see what we do. Yeah, we can do that too.
Jay,
well, I think I'm like, oh,
you know who that reminds me of? Miami Dolphins fans. That reminds me of our head coach. He said, like every single time. You ever heard his interviews, Jay?
Mm-hmm.
Jay, that would irk so many Dolphins fans hearing his interviews because he's saying day near every single other
Cooper DeJean is a horrible interview. And it's like we gotta stop interviewing every single professional athlete. Not all these dudes are good interviews.
Coaches too.
They are studs at what they do, but they are not a good interview. So that's my hot take for this evening. I don't want to see no random interview with Rudy Gobert, who barely speaks English, talk about why he's a good basketball player when we know he's not. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. So that's all I got. You got anything else, man?
No, I'm just chilling, man. Had to think of them Valentine Day ideas.
Yeah. I mean, we gave some good ones out. We gave some good ones. Like I said, worst case scenario, fellas, get arts and craftsy, okay? Make your girl a card. Put something very personal and deep in it. She will appreciate it. And if she don't, then that's a tale.
And Jay, you go to Longhorns. You can go to Longhorns. You can go to Longhorns, get a pork chop dinner for 30.
A pork chop dinner for 30. So, all right, y'all. If you made it this far, we appreciate you coming out and kicking it with us. This is You Ain't Got a Lie podcast. Please like, please subscribe. If you're new here, leave a comment. We appreciate all comments. Like Money said earlier, we're trying to hit 100 subs in 2 months. We're going to put a timeline on it. We're trying to hit it in 2 months or less, and we need you guys to make it happen. Please, please, please hit like, hit sub. If you know anybody that will be interested in listening, send it to them. Tell them to hit like, hit the share button, subscribe, leave a comment on anything you want to hear us talk about.
Yes.
But I'm Jay Safety, aka Two Way with Jason.
I'm F Money and Money for Sure.
Until the next one, peace.
Take it easy, y'all.